Okay. Just making sure I got everything, guys. Whoa, that's like super wide. You can see my whole desk. That's kind of cool. Not that you need to, it's a mess. What's... Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. What's this? Okay. Okay. Oh, happy Easter to you too, Sue. How are you? Just waiting for some people before I start. How's your Easter going? It's going pretty good. I woke up really early this morning, so I literally got up, went to grab some food, and went back to sleep. And I just woke up about 10-15 minutes ago, so I could do this live stream here. And I guess it's working because you can't, if you have under 1,000 subscribers, you can't I guess directly stream from YouTube. You have to do like a third party thing or something. Yeah, it's just me and you right now. I'll give it another 10 and I'll just start on something simple like the flowers or something. Oh, your family's out of state? Yeah, mine too. My family, they're all in California. I'm in Nevada, so there's that. Alright, I'm trying to set it up so I can see you and... Okay, that'll work. So I'm not sure what colors I'm going to use today. Or, not what colors. I roughly know what colors I want. I'm not sure what pencils I want to use today. I might just mix it up. A little bit of everything. And I need to put this thing back on my finger too and stop pretending like it's not broken, because it's pretty broken. So put that back on. Isn't it the cutest? It was a bunch of nice ones on Etsy. Is where I got it from. It was by I'm gonna butcher this. Rosary Sowana Mama. Yeah, I've got a couple of her images. They're really cute, but this is the one that I kept going back to. So I was like, okay. And I'm not good with skin or hair, so the skin and the hair will probably be the worst part of this picture. So if you're here for the skin and the hair, I'm gonna disappoint. So we'll figure it out. We'll just play with some stuff. Oh, I guess before we start, I got my Joanna Basford book. I am not usually a fan of her books because she draws a lot of flowers, but this one does not have a lot of flowers, so I'm all for this one. It's very cute. I started on the little flip out thing back here, and I was using my super tips, and then I'm just gonna go in with pencil once I, the super tips. Excited for that. I was like, oh, it's not a million flowers. I mean, there's still a decent amount of flowers, but it's not like overpowering. Some of her books are very overpowering with the flowers, and flowers in me for some reason. I don't know. I'm not a flower person in real life either, so maybe that's what it is. And I also do some quick sneak peeks for you since it's just me and you in here. Yeah, I found it at Target, and it was the only one they had, and I picked it up and put it back down the other day, and then I was like, nah, because it's probably filled with flowers. Like, I didn't even flip through it. I was like, nah, it's probably filled with flowers. So then I came home, and I was watching someone coloring it. I was like, oh, that's a nice picture. And then so, you know how it is with YouTube. You start watching one video after another, and then I seen the flip through, and I was like, oh, it's not filled with flowers. So I was like, okay, well, I have to work on Saturday, so if I go Saturday and it's still there, then I'll get it. It was meant to be. So I went, and it was there, and it was like someone else had picked it up and put it back down too. And I was like, oh my God, it's the only one. So I just grabbed it. Yeah. So I was like, okay, Jazz. I was like, you bought this book, you better color in it. So I started on the back page, but while I was in Target, I also picked up these. This will be a video as well. Sneak peek. Yeah, if you go in the back where their reading books are at, like, you know how the books, the reading books are next to the, like their electronics and games for some reason, they're back there. So if you look, like, mine doesn't have very many. It had, one Worlds Within Worlds. It had the Joanna Basford one. It had two Millie Murata ones, and it had a Harry Potter one, and I think it had one more. It was like one of those, what are they, like the something doodle books? So if you go where they have the reading books, they're kind of mixed in there. My Target has like 3 or 4 reading book aisles, and the coloring books are where like the journal reading books are at, or like the kind of like it's mixed in with like the cookbooks and the slice of life books. Yeah, it's not by like the coloring stuff where you think it would be. It's by the reading books. Okay. So I guess the streaming app is working. Seems to be working. It's been going good for 11 minutes. I was scared. I was like, what in the world is live now? I was like, should I download this app? And then I was like, well, but if I don't download it, I won't be able to live stream. So I need to download it and see. And then I read a review, and then someone was like, yeah, it cut off halfway. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if this cuts off. But it seems to be doing good. Okay. Yeah. So those things I showed you, those are like the water soluble crayons. So I picked up those and the metallics. Metallics, yeah. So that'll be another video in its own. What else before I start? There was something else I wanted to say, but I don't remember. Okay, so my plan for this picture, I couldn't figure. I don't know if I want to. I've been going back and forth on her suit, so I think I wrote down, and I know it sounds crazy, but I wrote down. I was like, okay, her suit's either gonna be blue, pink, or a light brown. And I feel like pink is too like normal, if that makes any sense. So I don't really want to do pink, not really. Yeah, the Mondo Llama. Did you see my video on the colored pencils? Let me show you the swatch. They are actually better than the Crayolas. Look at those colors. And look at the metallics. They actually have like a good metallic shine to them. This is the swatch I did. And so if you're gonna pick up the colored pencils though, just pick up the 72 set because it includes the metallics, and it includes the colors of hues. So I would suggest just go ahead and pick up the 72 set for $25 because each set of pencils I think were like 5 or 10. So yeah, they're really nice. And I did, let me show you. In my busy world book, I did this pot, or this jar rather, was done with the Mondo pencils. This turtle and this balloon, they were all done with the Mondo pencils. So they put out nice, nice colors and nice blends. They're really nice. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start off here with the what do you call it? I guess I'll start with my Holbein since that's what's sitting on my table. Yeah. But yeah, I wish they had more than 72 colors in the Mondos though, because they are nice and they do blend nice. So, maybe one day. But right now it's only 72. Oh, from Wish? What brand are they? Not that I need any more metallic pencils, but you know how that is. Cause like I don't have a lot of metallic pencils though that are like actually really good. Like the silver and gold and the square brute pruners are really good metallics. And also the Prismacolor metallics are really good. But aside from that, like, I'm really disappointed with the Faber-Castell Polychromos ones. Those are kind of horrible for metallics. The Holbein ones are pretty good. I haven't actually used them in the Raffines. Oh, okay. The Holbein ones are nice. I haven't used them in a picture yet, though, so I don't know. But there's not a lot of good metallic, pencils out there. And then, and I also got the fine liners for the Mondos, too. Those are really nice. And they're not scratchy either. I hate scratchy fine liners, but they're not scratchy at all. Okay, let's get started so you're not bored sitting here waiting on people who probably won't even come in here because, you know, my channel's not that big. I've only got like 300 subscribers, so they come when they come. All right. So, like I was saying, her hair, though, I want it to be kind of a dark brown. So I'm wondering if I do like the light brown suit, would that kind of like clash? But we'll see. I know I want to add like some Eastery blue in there. So I might just do her suit blue. But I want some of these flowers blue too. Like I want this one back here to be blue. You can see I want that flower to be blue. I know that for sure. I want this flower and this flower to be like yellow and white. And there's a sunflower back there, but I don't know. I might just make that another blue flower or something. Or I can make these little things blue. I don't know. I have like a million and trillion different things I want for this picture. But let's get started because I can sit and plan on it all day and it won't get done. So let me see. I know a lot of people start with the skin, but I'm not going to do it because sometimes when people start with the skin, I get bored watching because they have like a million trillion layers and pencils, and I don't know. I get bored watching just people coloring the skin. Hello, Christy. Yeah, I haven't been live in so long. How was your Easter? How was your Easter? Because I know it's like nighttime over there now, right? Or almost. Kirsty's on the other side of the world. But yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna color this. But when I'm finished with it, Kirsty, it'll be on Instagram, so you'll be able to see it finished. If I ever start it, because I keep going back and forth with myself on, you know, what I'm gonna do. So, and I noticed she has nail polish. I just noticed that, so maybe that'll be blue too. So maybe we do the suit brown, like a light brown. Oh, okay. Oh no, oh yeah, from all the Easter candy, I bet. My sister sent me pictures of my nephews and they all look like they were driving her crazy. They look extremely hyped on sugar. So I can believe it. Oh man. Okay, so, and also, I have not done a full picture in my whole binds yet, so I do not know how this is going to turn out. Also another note. So I guess I'll just see. We'll start with this. We'll start with the suit. I think I want it to be brown. So are you following along? Are you coloring this image too or no? Because let me tell you, it might be a disaster. We hope it won't be, but it might be. Let me tell you. I normally color like, you know, non-human things, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I'll do animals. I will, but I normally, you know, I'm mostly in the Kirby book, so this is a whole different ball game. I've done, let me see. I'll show you guys real quick before I start. I've done like, you know, like the chibi, move that over. Like the chibi, the skin tone, but that's as far as I get with skin tones. I don't do like the extra, you know what I mean? I haven't quite gotten that down yet. So this is about as far as I'll get. I'll add some blush or something. But I'm gonna tell you guys now. Oh, happy Easter, Joy. Thanks for joining us. We're just talking about how this picture might come out very different from my others. I won't continue to say horrible because it might not come out horrible, but it's gonna come out different. We'll say different. Okay. let's do this. So I think I'm gonna go with brown, light brown. It just seems like it's gonna be so boring. Okay, maybe I'll do blue. Yeah, Kirsty, like right, like animals and crazy weird dragon creatures and stuff like that. Because you can just do whatever, and I feel like the skin it has to be right because it's a human. So yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do blue. I know I said brown, but I think I'm gonna do blue because her hair is gonna be dark brown. Like I want her hair to be like, let me see, maybe like one of. I'm probably gonna end up pulling out my polychromos too because I kind of want it to be like this brown, maybe mixed with this brown, which will probably, we'll see. But let's start with the suit. I think I'm gonna go with blue. Now, which blue is an issue? I guess one of these lighter pastel like blues to start. Which one seems more Eastery? Eastery? I do. Yeah, that's not a word. I might need to pull out my polys. Let's see. No, I'm supposed to be practicing with my Holbein, so let's stick with that for a little bit. But I'm looking through all the colors and I'm going, okay, like in the Mondos, I like this blue and the one right above it. So, similar. There's one similar. In my dump butt, I had to white this part out, and then I tried to like color over it, and for a good freaking 3 minutes, I was like, why is the color not going down? What is going on? Y'all, I forgot I had put white out, and so the color was going in between, but it doesn't color over top of this white out. Let me tell you how stupid I felt. I was so glad I was in the house by myself. I was like, come on, Jazz. So I just put it next to it. But anyway, embarrassing moment over. I'm thinking maybe maybe I can start off with this one. This is Horizon Blue. Either that or I'm thinking all of these colors look really good. Either that one or, because I want it to be like a sky blue, so I do have a sky blue. Which one of these is sky blue? The sky blue. So this one's sky blue. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we should start with the Horizon Blue. I'm showing you guys this. Some of y'all probably don't know. Y'all like, what the heck? It's in Japanese, you guys, but trust me, this is Horizon Blue. So we're going to probably do that since it's light, and I can change it if I change my mind. So, okay. Let me tell y'all, the feel of these Holbeins is just like my polys. I think the Holbeins might be a little bit lighter, but like the feel. And y'all know what else? Well, let me see. I'm so unorganized. I know y'all like, not you. Yeah, me. You said the sky blue, Kirsty. That's the darker one? What is sky blue? Okay. You think this one? Where's my... And I'm looking at my swatch book and I'm going, yeah, you're probably right. I think, okay, so I'm going to bring this one for the highlight, and then we'll bring sky blue for like the main color, as I like to call it. And then I need something just a tad. I don't want it too dark. Let's see, what's darker than the sky blue? This one? Question mark? Alright, let's go with it. Let's just go with it. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so I have my sharpener. I haven't tried the M&R sharpener yet with this, so we'll try it. I hope it doesn't tear up my Holbeins, because you guys are going to hear me cry on camera. Where is the hole? Okay, here we go. Okay, it sharpened it pretty nice. I've been using the, what was I using? I was using my Tagal. That one sharpens it pretty nice too. I'm scared to sharpen them. I wish they just stayed long forever and you didn't have to sharpen them, because I feel sad when I sharpen them because I know the pencil's going down. They're not cheap. Pencils, no pencil is cheap. I don't care what you say. The budget-friendly ones, they're not cheap either, because you're spending money. Anything you spend money on is not cheap. Okay. Let's start with this ear, because I feel like if we mess up, it's just the ear. So, and I hope these things layer good too, because also, you guys probably can't even see this, because I can barely see it. I'm okay at blending, but I'm more so better at layering. So, because I like the polys, like the Prismacolors, they've been giving me attitude lately, so I haven't used them very often. I'm finding myself liking them less and less. So, like, I feel like these Holbeins are kind of like in the middle. But we'll see. So, did you guys cook today? Did anybody cook? Or does anyone plan on cooking? Kirsty's like, nope, get these kids in the bed. I'm not doing nothing. Are these polys? No, these are Holbeins. I do have polys, but I just got my Holbeins last month. And so ooh, you cooked a Sunday roast. That sounds good. I didn't cook at all. I got a pan of chicken from work last night, and that is Easter dinner. Yeah, these are Holbeins. I want to try to attempt to get used to these, because I know my polys inside and out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use today to try to see if I can do this picture and my Holbeins and see how that turns out. Tragic, probably, because I don't really know them yet. So I have to, like, it's basically the same thing I did with my polys. I just used them and, you know, destroyed a couple pictures in the process trying to figure them out. But that's how you learn them. So, you know, that's like the best way for me to learn, is just to do it and, you know, screw up your picture. Screw up a couple pictures in my case. All right, that sky blue. So this is gonna be like most of it, basically. Yeah, and my finger is still broken. Like, I could take it off, but as you can see, it's horribly broken right here in the middle. And so, like, when I try to make a fist, it doesn't even bend. Like, look at that, you guys. It won't even try. Like, I can clench as hard as I can. It's not going anywhere. It's so horrible. And my dumb butt. So I was at work, and we have like this metal bin that we keep the kind of like the ice in up front at the front counter, because we keep our homemade lemonade behind the the counter because that's like a premium item. So, oh, she has one in the crock pot. Oh, I know that's gonna taste good. Yeah, Prismacolors with skin. Oh my God, let me show y'all one of my tragedy pictures I'm talking about. So, we all know and love this book here. This is the Serene book. Let me show y'all. So let me show you guys how the difference with me and Prismacolors and Polys. So I did this one in Polys. Can I zoom out this darn app? I guess that's as far as So I did this one in Polys. And oh yeah, breaking a bone is no fun. This is actually this is my second broken bone. I need to stop. Though both of them weren't really my fault. Well, this one kind of was, but this one was just me being stupid. Okay, so anyways, that one, Polys, right? The one I know how to color in with and everything. Let me show you guys what I did with my Prismas. This girl is like literally pink. I know you probably can't tell because of the light, but oh my God, never will I ever use Prismacolors for skin tone. Not in this day and age, ever. Horrible. I was like, oh my God. But I finished the picture anyway. But yeah, Prismacolors, me and skin tones, nope. So back to my stupidity story. So I'm in the front and the bin, it's all like metal, like that kitchen metal, stainless steel, I guess. But it's like that heavy stainless steel, So I'm making this guy's lemonade and it's not bad. Oh, Sue, you're too kind. She's pink. That was not my intention. But thank you. So I'm making this guy's lemonade and the lid to the bin is so, it's not cheap, but they have like this little scoop thing that's hanging from it that doesn't, when it's on there, the lid doesn't close all the way. So the lid itself, I put the lid back on, but somehow the lid it literally like was sliding like off of it. And so just my normal reflex, like I tried to catch it and my finger was caught in between the lid and the actual bin. And so I took my other hand, and I like pushed down on it, and yeah, I heard it snap and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. I told my coworker, I was like, it's definitely broken. I was like, I'm sure I broke it. I heard it. And everyone at work's like, no, I don't think it's broken. It's probably just going to be, it's going to be bruised, but we don't think it's broken. And it swelled up to the size of a carrot. And I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely broken. They were like, well, can you move it? And I'm like, well, yeah, I think so, but I don't think it's broken. And I'm like, I'm telling you guys, it's broken. So later that night, I'm like, I put ice on it, which apparently is one of the things that's supposed to help. And it didn't really help. The next morning, it was even bigger. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's broken. I know it is. And I had to go to work. So I bought like this finger splint thing. A little sunburn. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. I didn't think of that. We'll go with that. Yeah, she's sunburned. Sitting out on the beach too long. But yeah, and it still hurts, and that was like 2 weeks ago. And they tell you the only thing that they can do for a broken finger is like put it in one of these stupid things, and this just keeps it from moving because you're not supposed to move it. But yeah, that's all it really does. There's nothing that they can do for it otherwise. It's really supposed to be taped to this finger, like taped around, like when I go to work, but I just tape up the one because it's like I need my fingers. Bad enough is one broken. You want me to, you're gonna take away another one so the broken one can be more secure? I don't know. I was like, man, it's always something. And then the other time I broke oh no, it looked like pudding. Yeah, like I was showing my coworkers. I was like, they were like, "Are you sure it's broken?" So look, so I put this one next to it. I was like, "Do you see how big this one is compared to this one?" I said, "And it's still purple." So it's jammed up pretty bad, and I heard it snap, so I knew it was broke. I was like, and my boyfriend's like, "Well, I keep telling you to go to the doctor," and I'm like, "I'm not gonna go to the doctor because they're gonna tell me I'm basically already doing what they were gonna do. They're just gonna take an X-ray and, you know, tape it to the other one and send me out the door." So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It'll heal at some point, I suppose. But I fractured in this one. I fractured. It was like a bone somewhere in here, and so they put a finger thing on it and they taped them together, and that's pretty much what they did for that one on that side. And I'm like, they're just gonna do the same thing. He's like, well, I keep telling you, like, every time I'm like, oh, my finger hurts, or if I accidentally, like, jam it or push it into something, he's like, I told you to go to the doctor. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit in the waiting room for them to do the same thing I'm already doing. So it's fine. It'll heal. It just hurts, and sometimes I forget. Like I'll fall asleep, and I won't I'll forget to like tape it up, and so I'll like jam it in my sleep, and I'll wake up and it'll be throbbing in pain, and I'm just like, all right, well, I won't say it hurts anymore because I know he's tired of hearing me say my finger hurts, but it hurts. And so before I go to work, I just tape it up and continue on. All right, so we got something going on here with this ear. Let me just add some more of this glue. I don't know. I like the Holbeins. I like they go down really smooth. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who here has Holbeins? Do you guys have the Holbeins? Awesome. Okay. All right, Kirsty. I will see you. Enjoy the rest of your Easter night. And I will have this on Instagram. Hopefully, we finish it on stream. I mean, the more I talk, the longer it's taking me to color. But it's okay. I'm not doing anything else, and my battery is looking good. So thank you for stopping by. Oh, you said no, you don't have them, Sue? Yeah, they're. I kept going back and forth with myself between these and the Pablos because I was like, I saved up and I was like, okay, well, I only have enough for one of the sets, so I need to make this choice, and it needs to be a good one. And I know everyone's saying, oh, the Caran d'Ache Pablos are more like the Polys, but the Holbeins are just a better pencil all around. And also they have better color choices in the Holbeins. So I was like, okay. So I was like, well, do I want something like the polys that I know I'm gonna love, or do I want to, I can get, you know, the Holbeins and have more choices, and I can always learn how to use the Holbeins, you know. I have to learn how to use the polys, so why not? So I was watching, I was in Shannon's stream, and she was like, no, get the Holbein. She was like, skip the polys. I mean, skip the how you say, skip the Pablos. And she's like, get the Holbeins. The Holbeins are better. And I'm so glad, you know, I went with the Holbeins because I do like the way they feel. They're nice. They go down so smooth. And I'm like a really light-handed colorist. I'm light-handed writing, coloring, anything. And that's really a lot of pigment for me to be barely putting anything on the paper. So I'm trying to look for a little bit of a darker blue to hit these shadows with. I think I'm gonna go with, let me see, just a little bit. The iPad is falling. I'm trying to keep that up because that's where the chat is and it keeps sliding. So I think I'm gonna move it over here. I just don't want you guys, oh, I know what I'll do. Can I do it like that? If I do it like that, I won't be able to see you. There, okay. If you can see where I've just stuck that iPad, you'd be like, I cannot believe you just did that. But it works. I have to do it works because I don't have a lot of space on my desk right now. Because I have like other things going. So I just kind of chucked it off to the side here, but I can still see it. So there are these birds outside my window that has been squawking since I went back to sleep this morning. And I don't know what's going on with these guys, but they are, let me tell you, it sounds like they're having a fight with each other out there. Do I want this blue? I'm doing it in like the smallest space here. I don't think I want this one. Do I? Yeah, I do. Just ever so, because I want it to, like the dark area to you know, stay dark. It's Easter colors, but they're still shadows, so they still need to be somewhat dark, in my opinion. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And to think, I still got the rest of the suit to do. But if my battery starts dying, then I'll have to figure out a way to plug you up and stream at the same time. I kind of want to get most of this done on stream, if I can. I was gonna do oh, my phone's ringing, everything's ringing. Sorry about that. Hang on. I hope is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. Hang tight. That was my dad. He was trying to video chat me. I'm like, I'll call you back. Jeez. And like, I'm sure he just wants to say happy Easter, but my goodness. Okay. Alright, I gotta call him back after this video, after the stream. He's just checking on me. Okay, I want to make sure I've already got some of the blue in her hair. Whoops. All right. There we go. I think I'll bring some of this out. But yeah, Sue, they have them on Amazon Japan. They're like $2.50. If they still have some in stock, I would get them from there, because if you get them from here in the US, they're gonna be like $300, $400. So eBay, they're like $300, $400. So it's probably just best to grab them from Amazon Japan. And you can, if you don't, read Japanese, then you can convert the language to English, actually. So that's a good thing too. All right. Yeah, I figured, I was like, I'll give everyone something to watch. I don't know who's all gonna be streaming today, but I wonder what the blender pencil would look like if I added it to this. I don't normally use blending pencils. I normally just blend with the lightest color like I'm doing right now. But I'm kind of curious. I don't know if I'm curious enough to try it on this picture, but I am curious. Right, so that's the ear. I think it turned out okay. So let's go ahead and do this here. And like, you see how far back I'm holding it? Like up here, it's like when you hold it and you're trying to like really get in there. I'm just holding it back here, and it's still a decent amount of pigment coming out. But like, I had this case at first, and it has I think it's a 200, no, it's like a 300 slot case. And originally I had my polys in there, and I had my I'm gonna turn this, and I had my Holbeins in there, but it's like really huge, and it wasn't like an individual slot for each pencil. It was like one of those ones where you put 3 pencils into one slot, and for some reason it was like really hard to get my pencils in and out of there. So I switched, and I put my what did I put in there? I put my budget friendlies in there. So my Brute Funers are in there, and my Crayolas are in there, and my Mondos are in there. So I did that, and so the case that had my Brute Funers now holds my polys, and the case that had my Crayolas and my Mondos hold my Holbeins. I think it's just better that way. I tried it the other way. It just wasn't working for me. The case was huge, so I figured I put the pencils that I don't use too often in the bigger case, because the only time I really bring out my Crayolas is like for like my Crayola challenges that I do for my Facebook group, or if there's one like that somebody else is doing, I'll bring it out for that. But I don't bring them out that much, so in the bigger case they went. Ooh. The 150 set for only $40? Wow. I think when I bought mine, they were like, I think I spent like 70 something. It was like I think it was a Black Friday sale. And I picked them up. I picked up me a set, and then I was trying to get my sister to pick up a set, and she ended up picking up a smaller set. And she was kind of upset because when she went to go get the bigger set, they weren't on sale anymore. They were like 100 and something. But I think she got the set that's like right underneath that. What is that, like the 74 or the 72, something like that? So she got that one. That's what she's been using. She doesn't color that often, so I guess that's an okay size set for her. But I was like, yeah, just, you might as well get it. And yep, didn't work out that way. But $40, that's a steal right there for a 150 set. Oh, Sue, did you already put a vote in for the next book for the color along? I put a poll in the Facebook. If you're part of the Facebook group, I put the poll up in the Facebook group for the... Is that part of her hood? Yeah, it is. There's a space right in between here that's like part of her hood, and I almost missed it. Anyway, yeah, there's a poll in the Facebook group. If you aren't part of the Facebook group, basically we just voted on, well, we are in the middle of voting on which book I'm doing next for the color along. So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do that as well. You said you haven't voted yet? Okay. So the books that are part of the vote, it's Mouse Guard. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see. So I can do one in Mouse Guard. And if you haven't seen Mouse Guard, it's just like it's from the graphic novel. So I can do one in here. Circle of Life was the other one. Was the other option. We haven't picked a page yet. We're just voting on the book right now. Oh, you just on YouTube. Okay. And then, of course, Worlds Within Worlds. And then I can do another one in Fragile Worlds. Or I can do one of my PDFs that I have. So those are the options for the next color along. Once I get enough votes in for the books, then I will start the next voting session, which would be the actual page. Let me zoom you back in so you can see. piece in here first. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So far, not very many people have voted though, so I feel like I'm gonna end up either choosing it myself, or I might make a separate video because no one's. I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 people that voted so far. And Circle of Life right now has 2 votes, and then I think the other person was kind of, they didn't really mind which one I did, so I might end up either just going with the majority, which would be the Circle of Life, or I might end up just picking a book myself. We will see. Or I could just make a separate video, and let people vote in that video, because I don't have what is it called? Where they, like, the Facebook community. I don't have that, so I can't post a vote on, not Facebook, YouTube. I don't have the YouTube community. I think you have to have like 1,000 subscribers for that or something. So I can't quite post it on YouTube as a poll. So I can, I put a poll in the Facebook group, and for YouTube I might just make a video, because once I do the background video for the eagle, that's when we're gonna pick the page. So that video will probably be up this upcoming Sunday. You're gonna pick one with skin and flowers? Oh my. Well, let's see. I don't think any of those have. Well, Circle of Life has flowers. Good luck with that, because I don't think any of them have any like human skin tones. So, yeah. I did that on purpose. Mwahaha. Like, I have other books, but I thought maybe I'd just pick something like recent, so other people can like follow along and hopefully, have the page available to them to follow along if they choose to. I think a couple of my PDFs though have skin. Maybe. But these Holbeins are they're pretty great. They don't go down as fast as the Prismacolors, but they go down faster than the polys, which that's a small concern for me, because if I end up using them as much as my polys, then I'll be replacing them pretty quick, I think. And I think even the replacements, I don't think they're cheap. So, but I know myself, it'll mostly be like the browns that I would be replacing, and like probably the purples, and the colors I use a lot of muted colors, so those would most likely be the ones I would be replacing. So I think, who is it, Blick? I think the more you buy, the cheaper they get. So I think I would just wait until like I need more than one color, and then I will I'll replace it like that, I think, because I think that'll be better for my pockets to do it that way. I'm gonna turn this. Okay. I started watching that, what is it? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think I'm on episode like 2. But I feel like, I don't know if I missed something or if I wasn't paying attention. But all of a sudden there's like others, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back and rewatch it. Cause like I wasn't asleep. What happened was I like to watch TV when I'm coloring, and I think I might have just looked down for a moment and missed something. That might be the case, cause when I played episode 2 earlier, before we left, I was like, "What the heck is going on?" All of a sudden they're fighting some. I don't know. Episode 2 just seemed like it started off, and I was confused. I was like, "Wait a minute, what happened?" That the last thing I watched, I don't think it had anything to do with how this episode started off. So I might need to go back and rewatch like the end of episode 1, because let me tell you, I was confused. I was like, all right. And then it was early in the morning too, so it's kind of like I was watching it but was really confused, and so I was like, okay, this is not it. And I hate like trying to like watch a show and then I get lost, because then I'm like, no, I gotta go back because I have no idea what's going on. Oh, you never heard of it? It's on Disney Plus. It's a Marvel show, like, you know, the Avengers and whatnot. Yeah. I usually watch a lot of drama shows, like court drama, law drama, crime drama, stuff like that, like Law and Order. But I do like the Marvel ones too. That's mostly what I watch. Oh, and anime. That's about it. I don't really watch the news. It's quite depressing actually lately. So I feel like every time I pick up my phone, it has like a new news alert where, you know, someone does something crazy. So I'm just like, I'll stay away from the news for a while. But yeah, it seemed pretty good so far. I just got lost, that's all. So I need to just kind of go back and find my way. We are probably not finishing this on stream. I just realized how long it's taking me just to do this little bit here. But we're gonna try. We will try. There's my air conditioner. It's really hot this week. It's about 90 degrees out here. We're probably gonna fry this summer. I can feel it. But they put up these nice screens on our windows. Well, on all the windows. What's GLT? Oh, Game of Thrones? You haven't finished Game of Thrones, Sue. Oh my. Yeah, Game of Thrones was pretty good. And I'll leave it at that. But yeah, they put up these nice screens, and they're supposed to keep the sun from blazing into your house. And I was skeptical at first. I was like, well, I hope they actually work, because it gets really hot. You know, we're in Nevada, so it gets up there, and I'm like, well, I hope it really works, because otherwise our electric bill is going to be very high this summer, because I really feel like it's going to be really hot. So even though it's like 90 degrees outside, you don't feel it in here. In our air conditioner just kicked on, So it's going to be even cooler, but our air conditioner doesn't come on a lot right now because I think we only have it set to like 75 or 76, somewhere along there. So it doesn't come on that much. And because these screens that they have up are actually keeping the house cool, I was shocked. I was like, they actually work. And so I was like, okay, well, it seems like we'll be able to save, um, you know, because out here, your air conditioner is pretty much running all the time, except for in winter. And then in winter, you're basically running your heater the whole time because it's extremely cold out here in the winter as well. So it's like your electric bill is always going to be high, pretty much. But I'm glad that they put them up though, because the bedroom, which is where they put them up, the bedroom gets really hot. Oh, you have family in Henderson. Okay, so Sue, like it gets hot out here. And they put these screens up and they're lovely. I love them. I was like, okay. I was like, I won't be skeptical anymore. They're actually, because I was worried. I was like, oh, they put them up, but let's see, wasn't sure. I was like, let me not do that. I was like, let me actually give them a chance and see if these screens will actually be useful. So, but they are. I like them. They only put them on the windows that's like facing the street. So like our living room window doesn't have them. Actually, those are only two windows in here. We have the living room window and the bedroom window, but the living room doesn't get as hot as the bedroom. So, because the bedroom is like facing the street. So, it's not like blazing hot in the bedroom. I mean, in the living room. It's the living room for some reason, and I kid you not, in the summer, it's nice and cool. In the air conditioner seems like it kicks most of the air in there. So the living room gets, yeah, I'm actually in Vegas. So yeah, I the living room, the air conditioner seems like it kicks most of the air in the living room where he hangs out at, and just a little bit in the bedroom where I hang out at. And so when they put the screens up, I was like, okay, I hope it helps, because I'm in that bedroom and I'm gonna fry this summer, because I know it's gonna be hotter than last summer because it's already 90 degrees and it's not even summer yet. So I'm gonna fry this summer, probably. But like yesterday when I had to go to work, I was like taking orders outside, and like there was, they had, I guess like covering for us for like, so we wouldn't fry out there. But and they was really nice. Like I was shocked that, I mean, I'm not too shocked. My job is like really, they care about us for the most part. But they brought us water, ice water every hour to make sure we weren't dying out there. And they had a covering up for us, and we didn't have to like walk in the sun. And they let us take breaks. They brought us snacks because we were outside taking orders, and I'm like, it's 90 degrees out here, my goodness. And my coworker, she was about ready to pass out, and I told her, I was like, okay, well, you can take a break. I'll take these orders. Like, go sit down for a minute, drink some water, and we basically just like took turns being in the sun because it was really hot. Oh, you're in Chicago. Oh, it gets cold out there, doesn't it? Chicago. What's the summers like? I know it gets cold there. And like I have to go to work tomorrow too, and it's supposed to be I think 92 the highest. And no one likes to take orders outside, so I'll probably be the one taking the orders outside because for me, like when I'm at work, I don't really where they position us at, like a lot of the people who work there are like really young, like younger than me, like 18, 19, and they're kind of whiny, so they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be outside. It's too hot." Or, "Oh, I don't want to be in this position cuz the customers are mean to me." Or, stuff like that. But for me, I'm just like, I don't mind. I don't care where you place me at because like sometimes the customers they are very rude, but it's like, for me, I just kill them with kindness and just smile at them and send them on their way because the faster you get through with them, the faster they can drive away and be on their business because some of them are pretty rude. Yeah, it can get cold. Yeah, I don't know anyone in Chicago. So Chicago, Sue's my Chicago friend now since you're the only one I know from there. I don't know anyone else in Chicago. I have friends in Florida, and I have friends in Colorado, and Louisiana, I think, is where one of my friends live. Oh, and Virginia. That's it. And then everyone else is in California. And I have some new friends, I guess, out here. Well, they're just coworkers, but they're kind of my friends too. I mean, I don't talk to them every day, just at work. Some of them outside of work, I'll text and see how they're doing. But like my friends are in, most of my best friends actually are in Florida, believe it or not. But everybody else is in California. Families in California, whole nine. All right, I'll be here. Okay, let's see here. Candace, if you're in here lurking, hello. I know you said you were at work, but I'm saying hi to you anyway. And everybody else who's lurking, hello. I know there's only like 3 or 4 of you in here, but hello anyway. Me and Sue just been talking away. I don't know if Joy is still in here. She was in here earlier. Joy, do you have a YouTube channel? If you're still here. I want to do a kind of like a YouTuber spotlight series where I feature YouTubers in their channels, and I basically have like a whole plan for it. I just need to put it in motion and execute it. I haven't quite worked out all of the details yet. I am pulling in some help from Miss Candace. We were talking about it. I think I roughly have an idea of how it will work. But for now, if you have a YouTube channel, let me know either through Facebook, my Facebook group, her Facebook group, or YouTube. But there will be a separate video for it. We'll have a video for it, don't worry. It's just me rambling off about it right now. It'll be great. It'll be splendid, don't worry. Especially like if you're a smaller channel, let me know. Or let Miss Candace know. Her YouTube channel is Adult Coloring with Candace. I always get her YouTube channel and her Facebook group mixed up. But if you search Adult Coloring with Candace, it'll pop up. I'll probably just add it to the description. Give me 1 second. I need to I was trying, I guess, let's see. I guess I can't what? Oh, okay, here we go. I needed to post something to Facebook really quick, so give me 1 second. One second, guys. Sorry. Hang on. Sorry, give me 1 moment. I forgot to put in there that I forgot to put in Candace's group that I'm streaming. Let me just put that in there. Hang tight. Okay, now I can just bring the chat back. Okay. Is this thing? Oh, it's supposed to be on live chat. This thing. Okay. This whole time it was on like. Okay. I thought it was on. I thought it was on what you call it. I thought it was on live chat, but it wasn't. It was on the other one. What is it? Top chat. Okay. So we got part of that done. Should we do something different whilst should we do something different? Let's wait until Sue gets back. So we'll do the other ear right now, and then when Sue gets back, we'll do something different, I suppose. Like a different part of the picture, I mean. Okay. Alright, sorry I keep going quiet. I was texting my sister. My dad told her that he called and that I guess I didn't pick up. So she was trying to figure out if I was alive. I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. I told you, you know, I'm streaming. But she was just a check-in. All right, so on to this ear. Okay. I know I'm not like the fastest color. Like I know some colorists, they would have been done. We've been on for about an hour and 20 minutes. They would have been done with this picture, or at least mostly done. And I don't see how they do it. Like I wish I can still like color really quick and it turn out like nice still. But let me tell you, I cannot color fast and it still turn out good. It just won't. But I do want to try and use different. Sorry, that's in the way. I'm gonna move these over. I want to try and use different mediums. Watercolor is what I really want to try and use a lot. I've actually been using my watercolors quite a bit actually. I did a page in Mouse Guard that was only watercolor, and then I've been using it for like bases and things like that. But I kind of want to like use them more. And I was looking at the Paul Rubens on Amazon, and oh my god, I would love those. They're like $70 something though, and I just got my Holbeins last month, so it's gonna be a while. It'll be a while before I get anything like big ticket. So, you know, I for sure I got some water on here, and I wanted to wipe it off before I get it on my picture. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get anything big ticket. So, but I have some watercolors. I have the some of the Prima Marketing ones, and actually most of them are. And then I have like the Arteza ones. That's like watercolor tubes. So I have those, and I have a few Winsor and Newton tubes as well. They were on sale. It was like they were like $1 and something, and so oh, hi Phantom, happy Easter. Yeah, they were like $1 and something like a couple years ago, and so I got those. I got it in purple and like this teal. I don't want to say teal. It was more like a maybe like a phthalo green. I'm thinking it was more like that color. And then I got a pinkish one too. They were all like, they were on sale, and so it was like one of those, the more you buy the cheaper it was. So I just got like 4. I got a gray, a purple, that greenish color, and the pink. And so those are pretty much, I think those are all the watercolors I have at the moment. But if I get my hands on those Paul Rubens, that would be great. But I want to like actually, like I've seen people do like a whole picture in watercolor, and it just looks like as though they used pencil or something of the nature, but the whole thing was in watercolor. Like I want to practice enough just to do that. I don't want to be like a super professional or anything, but just enough to where it doesn't look like I just blotched the page with paint, if you know what I mean. So, okay. I guess down here would be like where the blue is at, the darker blue underneath the ear where it's like shaded. And maybe like, yeah, I'm just gonna bring it down. Yeah, that's about right. And under here where our little chick is at, okay, there we go. I want to make sure, like I try not to go outside the line, but it happens sometimes. It's all good. I try not to freak out when it happens. All right. I think the inside of the ears will probably be brown, maybe. I'm thinking. Not sure yet. We'll see. Okay, not bad. Missing a pencil? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I can't go having the whole buttons missing. No. All right. Let's darken this up. Hope I'm not blocking and you guys can actually see what I'm doing, because sometimes I will do that. Okay. Like my whole arm will be in the way and I won't even know. And I'll be caught up in talking, and then I'll go back to watch it later. And, I don't edit my videos. So I try to make sure I don't have an arm in the video the entire time. Because it's like, okay, then I would have to recolor it and redo it. And this is a live stream, so it's really not getting edited. And once it's done, that's it. It will be up if some of you want to watch later. I know it's Easter, so for those of you who, are gonna watch it later, like on playback, hello and happy Easter. I know that it wasn't gonna be like super packed, a super bunch of you watching, because it's Easter and everybody is doing the family thing. But my lovely family is in California, so I got time to stream. And I'm not cooking either, so I got a pan of chicken from work last night. So that is Easter dinner. We had some Del Taco this morning for breakfast. I know that sounds crazy, but I wasn't cooking it, and it was actually pretty cool because I had coupons. So we used that, and we had Del Taco this morning. Surprisingly, there wasn't a soul on the streets, really, which is surprising for out here, but I'm sure there's a bunch of people out now. But for now, for the morning, it wasn't really busy, so I stopped at the 99, and I had to get a pencil case for my super tips, because where I had them at was like really inconvenient and kind of annoying, and I didn't like where I had them. So I had to change that up. So I got a pencil case. I went to the Dollar Tree to try and find one. You cooking? What are you cooking? You making? Because I know you had got a bunch of stuff from the store. But what did you end up cooking for today? Oh, what set of Prismacolors do you have? You have the 72, right, Phantom? Okay. Yeah, I was telling them that you had this. I think you have the 72 set. When we had got them that time, it was like, I think it was a Black Friday sale. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But I can't quite remember. Okay, let's get in here with this dark blue. It's not literally called dark blue. This is actually navy blue I'm using. It's really nice blue, actually. I have to remember that because I'm using Easter colors here, I don't want it too too dark, if that makes any sense. So I'm used to like using dark colors and muted colors. Like my pictures don't normally come out bright. Like this one doesn't even look like it's gonna come out bright. And this blue will probably be the brightest thing on this page, but I'm gonna try to use my use my brights, or at least my pastels. And we'll see how that turns out, because I'm normally one to use the muted colors, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm really gonna try to get most of it done with you guys here on stream, but I don't know, maybe I would have to like do the other parts in like a not a color along, but kind of like maybe a color in chat, not a color along, because we have to plan our next color along since the eagle is pretty much done. Because the eagle just needs a background right now, the bonus background video, which I'm gonna work on next weekend. I was gonna do it this weekend, but I was like, it's Easter weekend. Let's give everybody a break, and we'll be back at it. Back at it when Easter's over. I do have a couple of custom orders that I need to do, as far as like my greeting cards and things like that. So I'm still gonna be posting videos, of course, but the days might change. So right now, they usually go up like on the weekend. So I might be working on those orders on the weekend. So if you guys don't see a video on the weekend, don't panic, because it'll probably just get pushed. Instead of Saturday, Sunday, it'll probably just get pushed to Friday. Pushed back to Friday, I should say. So like once the background video is up, we're gonna vote on the next page that we're doing, because I'm giving everyone a week to decide which book to vote on. And so on Friday, I'm going to go ahead and do the background video, and then we're going to vote on the page in that same video. So once I get the book, we're gonna vote on the page. All right, so let me show you guys where we at so far. This is not getting done in this one stream, but that's pretty much what we are, what the suit will look like. So if anybody's following along, I'm using my Holbeins, and this is the colors that I'm using just in case I don't finish the suit on stream. You got your horizon blue, your sky blue, your sax blue, and your navy blue. So that's what we're using. All right. Let's do next. What should we do next? Shall we do the bird, the little chickens? I kind of feel like we should do her hair now. I think let's do her hair. Let's try to do her hair. So her hair I want to be brown. Let's do I'm thinking, since I want it to be a kind of a dark brown, I'm thinking let's do this. That's 180. Where's 86? 86, 180, and 99. Okay, 86, 180, 99. All right. We're going to be brave, folks. We're going to do her hair. Is Sue back? All right, so I'm going to go back to using my Tagal because that's what I was using to sharpen this. And I like the way the Tagal was sharpening them, so I'm going to use those. I think this is going to be the main sharpener I use for these. All right, I'm going to dump my pencil shavings here real quick. All right. There we go. Oh, and I picked up this little nifty thing too from Dollar Tree, because when I was coloring Busy World, there were some things in there and I couldn't figure out for the life of me what they were, so I got that little nifty tool. Okay, here we go. The hair. Dun dun dun. All right, so we're gonna start with 86 seems to be our darkest, which is our chocolate. Chocolate, can you see? Chocolate. Okay. Okay, so let's start with this little piece over here since it's over here in the corner and it's kind of hard to, I'm just gonna go from dark to light, or from dark to light. And we're all gonna pray together because what color is this? This is the burnt umber. Let's see what it looks like. I want it to be dark brown, so I think I'm gonna end up just playing with this. So if you're following, I'm sorry, I do not have a method for this. FYI, because I'm not great with hair, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try very hard. I'm thinking Ooh, what color is this? I kind of want to add whatever color this is. What is this? Rock brown? No. Should I add some of this khaki? No, I'm going to add some sand. No, I'm going to add tan, actually. Yep. Let me grab tan. And by the end of this, I'm going to have my whole bar's all over my desk from all these different colors I'm choosing, but it's okay. All right, so tan. And then tan will be like our lightest. So I want to go back and bring in some more of this umber because I want it to be kind of dark brown. So for those of you who stopped by, thank you for taking time out of your Easter Sunday to hang out with me for a little bit. Even though it's more than a little bit, we're going on 2 hours now, but it's cool. Yeah, I like this brown. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this piece over here the way I normally do hair, and let's see if it makes a difference before I waste anybody's time doing strand by strand. So we'll do this piece here, because like I said, I normally just layer that blend right there. I don't know, I don't normally do that. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna bring in the next one, which is roughly the same thing I just did there. I'm just adding I'm just going from light to dark this time instead of dark to light. That way I can kind of see if I need. I don't usually go dark to light because I need to see if I need to add more color, so I can build up my color way better this way. Like down here, I can already see I need to bring up some more of those lighter ones. I need to bring them up just a bit more. Excuse me. Okay. And then this is the darkest of the dark, so we know we only need a little bit of this. And down here. So you see what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna come back. It ended up turning out just a tad bit different from the other one, but not too much. Just a tad. Actually, I kind of like this lighter brown. Maybe I'll do mostly. What y'all think? Maybe I'll just bring some of this darker one down just a little. I said I wanted dark brown, but I kind of like this brown. Whatever brown this is supposed to be. I think that's what we'll go with. Just turn it down just a little bit though. It's a little too bright. Yeah, okay. I like that brown. I like this one. So I'm gonna bring in some more of this here, just to so it can match. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we'll come in and we'll do each strand. Not each strand, but each section. But what I'm getting at here is I can base this whole thing right now. I can just base it. Just light enough where I can still see the grayscale. And you know, we can get this whole section is almost done already because we based it. And I mean, we know where the, you know, the color is going as far as the shading and whatnot, because it's already there for us. We just need to, I'm just making sure like what's hair and what's jacket, or not jacket, you know, I guess pajamas, I don't know, whatever you guys want to call them. So like now we can go strand by strand like this. And then up in there. Just a little bit, right? And so just a little bit. I think some of them I'm gonna make like just a tad bit darker. Just so it can look more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not so uniform, like it looks different, like hair, you know, each strand of hair is different, so. Again, I'm gonna add some of that over there. And make sure I get this dark one. Really want that up in there because that's like in between both. And so I'm just gonna add a little. Okay. Then I'm gonna bring back in my two lights. So this one, bring it down, bring it up. And then that in the middle will be my light. And bring it up. And I'm doing each strand yeah, I'm not the greatest with hair, but I can make it look like it's somewhat decent, right? I know the ones who are like really good with hair is like, what is she doing? Okay, so we got a good little, can y'all see? It's pretty decent. I don't want to zoom in too much because I don't want it to start. This streaming app, I don't know how reliable it is. I've seen mixed reviews on it, so I don't want to be like, oh yeah, let me try to do something fancy with the settings and then it cuts off on you guys midstream. So because then I'd have to start it back up, and who's to say once it shuts down it'll start working again. And this is what basically how the streams will be, what I'll be streaming from, since you know, YouTube has this thing now where if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you can't stream straight from YouTube, which I think is, I don't know, I don't really like that, but okay, I guess. I mean, I can see where you know, why they do it a little bit, I guess. You know, they want to save like the streaming stuff and all the good stuff for the kind of the bigger ones, the monetized ones and things like that, maybe is where they're coming from with this. But aside from that, I really don't see the point. I feel like, you know, if you want to stream, like even the smaller ones, maybe they just want to stream, you know, for their friends or something, and then you're like, no, you can't stream with us. You have to have your own stream, you know, from a different streaming service altogether. And it's like, not sure how I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it don't feel any different. I just don't trust this app yet. We will see how it, how it does us. It's been doing us good so far, but this is literally the first time me using it, and apps like to be like, oh, let's work on the first go. And then after that, let's just, all come crashing down. And you like, well, what happened? It was working yesterday. And then the app's like, oh no, I was just working yesterday because I wanted you to like me. But in all reality, I'm a horrible app, and I'm gonna tear up your phone and who knows what. Some of these apps are suspect, but you just gotta be careful which ones you use and kind of just keep an eye out on it on your phone, see if it's doing anything strange, because I know most of us just use our phone. Some of us use our computers and things like that, so I can download what is it, Streamlabs or something like that for my phone and do it from there. But I didn't know that YouTube had that thing now where you can't stream directly from YouTube anymore. I don't know when that came about because it's been a while since I streamed. So I was like, oh, I thought I was just gonna get on and do a live stream, and YouTube was like, nope, your channel. I was like, uh-oh, what happened now? What did my channel do? And then I read the guidelines. I was like, wait, what? I was like, that's a thing? When did that happen? So yeah, it's a thing. And so since it's a thing, I had to find something quick, because I told you guys I was gonna be on here, even though it's not very many of you here, but the ones who did want to come and show up and things like that, I I was like, okay, well, let me get on here, because I said I was, and I didn't want to be like, well, it's mainly for those who have the time to watch, not really trying to force anyone like, hey, come watch my stream on Easter, leave your family and come watch the stream. It'll be there for you to watch later. It's not going anywhere, so I don't really mind that it's not many of you here right now. But it was just a little something I was doing for those who had the time and wasn't with family or whatever. I know, like, sometimes when it's like a holiday or and I'm not with family or something like that, and I'm just cruising YouTube, I'm like, dang, I wish someone was streaming or something so I can watch. And then I usually end up just going to Twitch, because if I don't find anyone like streaming coloring or anything like that on YouTube, then I'll go to Twitch and I'll watch like video game streams. Mainly just because it's just me and my boyfriend here, and we're here, and family's in California, so that's what I end up doing. Alright, so that's what the hair is gonna look like. Let me zoom out. I don't know. So the hair is gonna look like that. So if you're following along, here are the colors I'm using. I'm just doing little different parts so that we're not here for like 8 hours. So, and again, I'm using Holbein's. So tan, brown, chocolate, and whatever that is. What is that? Burnt umber. It doesn't seem to, I wonder if, let's see. Oh, okay. There. I don't know. All right. Anyway, that's the colors I'm using for the hair. Now, We know what the hair is going to look like. We know what the suit is going to look like. Now, as far as the skin, you guys are on your own. Do it whatever color you want to do it, because I'm doing that the very last. So I probably won't even do the skin on stream, to be honest. So I'm thinking I just want to use like limited colors. So I know the little birdies are going to be yellow. The flowers in here is going to be pink, blue, and yellow. So I think her undershirt, I think I want it to be yellow. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like that. So I'm going to show you guys the yellow I'm going to use. Let's see here. Looking for a nice springy Easter yellow. Holbein's has some nice, interesting colors. Let's see. Excuse me. Alright, let's go with this one. 127, and I think that's back here where the pastels are. 127. Let's see. I sit back here with the pastels, but I don't see it. Have I lost my mind? Oh, I think I've got it. Okay. Here we go. So I've got cream. And let's do a little bit of a darker yellow. Let's see, cream actually looks like it's Nope, I don't think I'm gonna use cream. I think I'm gonna use lemon. I'm going to use lemon, and I'm also going to use dandelion. Actually, I'm gonna bring cream back out because I think cream is lighter than lemon. Yeah. So cream, dandelion, and lemon. Cream, lemon, and dandelion. I said it backwards. So this is what we'll be using. All right. So we're gonna do this sleeve here, and we're just gonna coat it in this cream very lightly. If you're using Holbein's, you don't need me to tell you that you need extremely light pressure, because these go down really smooth. All right. So I'm going to do this one down here too, because it's just the sleeves. And so we have the colors for the suit. The colors we'll do in the sleeves right now. So the same blues and yellows I'm going to be using on the flowers, and I'm also going to be adding some metallic colors as well. Let me just, okay. Now we're going to add some lemon. I caught myself taping it to this little clear cutting thing because I didn't want it flying all over the place, but it's still flying all over the place, so that didn't help much. But this little clear thing is just kind of, I won't say it's in the way, but it's in the way. But it's also good in case I wanted to use, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use markers either. So that's the main reason why it's there. I want to make sure you all can see. Bring you up. And I like that the shadows are here. I like doing the grayscale, you know, the grayscale images. Jeez. It's a lot easier on my brain. I don't have to figure out where the shadows are, where I want to put them. They're basically already there. So that's just what I work with. I just work with what's there for the most part. Sometimes I'll add in a little more, or I'll deepen the shadows a little bit. But for the most part, I just follow what the artist puts. There's that. And this one is going to be like the darkest areas. Again, I'm trying to keep the colors not so dark. So this is just the darkest of the darks right here. It gets no darker than that, really. Okay. I'm going to show you guys down here. So I'm just darkening the shadows a bit. And here, and here. I want to thank you guys for practicing these Holbeins with me, because I was like, man, I need to, and they work good on this paper too. This is the what is it? The Astro White Bright something from Walmart. It used to be the Nina Bright paper, but not anymore. And this is the 65-pound weight, I think. So this is the one that I have the pen gear as well, the pen and gear, but that one is 110 pound, and I use that one for like my card making. So boom. All right. So, and these bows here, I think I'm gonna make those metallic as well. Yeah, and then these. So basically, this is my color palette: brown, yellow, blue, and I'm gonna add in some. I was gonna add in some pink, but I probably won't. I'll probably just add in some gold and like some metallic, you know, some metallic blue, because I have my. Let me show you. I have my I'm trying to zoom you guys out. I don't know the way this thing is streaming. My metallic accents and I'll probably use these because these are the pastels. So I'll probably add this blue here, and then this one here that's like the color shift that has some blue shades in it. And I want to add probably not this yellow, this is really bright, so I'll probably use this one. But let's see what we have in the regular one, because some of these colors might go well too. Yeah, so like this, if I water it down, and it probably won't be so blue, so I can probably get away with that. But I think I'm gonna use this one, these two here. And I do want to use this color shifting one too though. So once I have all my pencil work down, once I have the pencil work all down, because we're not going to be able to, we're already 2 hours in. So what I'm going to do right now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish the hair, the suit. I'm going to finish the rest on my own. And then post the finished work on my Instagram. I'm gonna do that, and then if you aren't following me on Instagram, it's gonna be in the description. Once the video goes up, I'll have my Instagram name there. I'll post it there. So right now, I think what I'm gonna do is, because the bunny, I think I want the bunny. I'm not sure. So the bunny and the skin will definitely be the last things I do. But I'm gonna go over the colors again for you guys in case you're following along. Because at first I was gonna add pink, but I don't think I will. So, oh, that's what I wanted to talk. Okay, so quick before we go, I don't know if any of you have. I mean, I'm sure you have downloaded Sammy's coloring checklist challenge. So I wanted to see what, because I know this one, the one I'm coloring now, actually colored one of the occasions. So if you're following along, we have done this one. So let's go over what this page will count towards for anybody who's following along with the Easter page and they want to also do the checklist challenge that Sammy has made for us. This is the second one, I believe. So let's see, this one would be, let's see, this would be from, okay, so this one, well, it's not a book. See, this is the thing. I wonder if PDFs count. So like how it says color a page from a book by a female artist. This is a female artist. So I wonder if this would count. I'll have to ask Sammy. But if it does, then we've done this one. And technically for me it would be this one because skin tones is like not my thing. That's so uncomfortable for me. But let's see what else. We don't have any safari animals. Let's see. So for sure this one, possibly the other one that I showed you, and this one. Let's see here. Oh boy, it seems like just that one. Yeah, oh maybe this one, because we're in spring. So this is a spring picture as well. So yeah, we've knocked out 2 with just this page. If the female artist one counts, then we've also knocked that out as well. So if you are following along with me with this image, because I know some of you in the Facebook group was asking for the link for the image, and so I put the link in the comment section when I posted yesterday about the stream. So it's in that it's on that post, the link. So this would be good for the Easter check. You can check this off for the Easter one, the spring one, probably the female artist one too. I don't know if PDFs or if the challenge is just for, you know, pages and books, or if it's also for PDFs as well. If it's for PDFs as well, then this is almost color her ear. If it counts for PDFs, then that is definitely her ear. Then this, we've also, you know, this counts towards the female color, the female artist. So I'm just basing this in this color here so you guys can see this will be this color. All of this hair is brown. I know I said I was getting ready to stop, but I'm just trying to see here. I told you guys I am like a really slow colorist, and I was hoping to finish it on stream, but I think for my speed of coloring that we've got quite a bit done, because if I was doing this on my own, I would probably be still up here working on this hood. So for the amount of conversation we had and things like that, we did pretty well, I think. So, but yeah, so I'm going to finish it up on my own, and it will be posted on Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. We've been going for about 2 hours, and I'm probably going to go find some food and watch a little bit of TV and finish this page up. Hopefully I'll have it done by the end of the day, and it'll, be posted up there for Easter. I'll post it on Instagram and on the Facebook group. So either one, if you don't have Facebook and you have Instagram, it'll be there. If you have Instagram and don't have Facebook, it'll be there. So I will see you guys in the next video. I got a couple videos this week coming out, actually, that I need to catch up on, and then I have a review video as well for you guys that I need to do. So I want to thank everybody for watching, for coming to hang out, even if it was just for a little while. Thanks for taking time out of your Easter to come stream and color with me. And if you're following along, post your pictures too in the Facebook group and or Instagram as well, even if you're doing different colors. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.